Down in the valley where the girls get naked, King Cain popping pussy, making niggas gon' break it. Them niggas throw their money and you know I'm gon' shake it. My name King Cain and I'm about to go crazy.
Hold up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the King Cain Way TV.
Think I got what you need, well I have none. Hop off, you're a freak and I'm handsome.
Hey guys, welcome back to the King Cain Way. OMG, I'm so excited to be bringing you reviews of this show. Finally, I'm going to be reviewing Pussy Valley, P Valley. You feel me? I love the show. It comes on Starz every Sunday. It's sickening. It just pretty much reminds me of my hometown. It gives me very much Southern tease. I have friends who've stripped before. I'm not a stranger to the strip club and the strip club environment and, you know, just how all of that shit works and operates. So it is just amazing that we finally have a show like this on TV. I mean, it's been 20 plus years since the Players Club, and I feel like now we're finally getting our just due when it comes to stripping, stripper hoes, pussy popping, Pussy Valley, you know, all that. It's me, King Cain. I am also giving you guys a new cut, a new color, a new hairdo, a new hairstyle. You know, I'm just tapping in right now, okay? So I'm going to go from episode 1 to episode 4. Really, I'm going to talk about the characters, break down the characters, how I feel about them, and what they got going on the show. So when episode 1 opens, we see Autumn, the light-skinned chick. She looks like she's struggling to find her way to get out of some car. Her car done went into the ocean. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on? So she poor, she ain't got no money, she tired, she through. And, you know, she goes to P Valley where she's introduced to all these other characters like Uncle Clifford, who owns Pussy Valley, the pink, P-Y-N-K. He owns it. Gay guy, tall, you know, very on the androgynous tease with a beard. I love Uncle Clifford. You know, I think Uncle Clifford is in charge of the girls. Uncle Clifford is very much, you know, that old school punk that all our mothers and all of our aunties kicked it with back in the day, period. And I'm here for him. When it comes to Autumn, I do like Autumn Night. I love her name. I like how she, you know, is trying to forget about her past. We know that she has a child. The child passed away in that situation with the car. So what I think Autumn was in an abusive relationship with a nigga, and that nigga traumatized her motherfucking ass. So she had to get away, and maybe her getting away caused her to, you know, run into that water, or maybe the nigga drove them into the water. I'm not too sure. But I when it comes to Autumn, I need her to open up more. Like, bitch, we 4 episodes in. All we know is what we think we know. Like, yeah, we know you got a daughter. You know, Autumn is also running scams. She's also, you know, a big fraud person because she's using a different alias with an account, and she's withdrawing money from this account. And as we saw in episode 4, Autumn is starting to pretty much go around and put on different wigs, but Autumn, it's the same person, it's the same account, you know, like, who are you fooling, you know? So when it comes down to Autumn, I want Autumn to wake the fuck up and open up to us, because what happened, what's going on, who was that abusing you, you know, how old was your child, like, what's the tea? Because the panic attacks and the quiet, reserved boringness of Autumn, I'm bored with it. I'm ready to see Autumn learn some tricks on the pole. I'm ready to see Autumn pop that pulse on a headstand, period. Then we have Mercedes. Mercedes is that bitch. She's the HBIC of the pink. She's the most popular, most talked about dancer. And she has a dance team, and she loves her dance team, and she's fighting for her dance team, and, you know, she's been saving her coins so that she can, you know, invest into a studio gym space for her dancers. And you know, she did it. She came up with the money. She had the money, but she had to front her trifling ass no good mama the money for the church, so that the church could get a loan. So Mercedes has a good heart. She is that bitch. She really don't fuck with Autumn like that, even though she wants to. She kind of like that scene when Autumn had that goddamn panic attack when when Autumn was in the mayor's car, cleaning the mayor's car. We see that Mercedes was really trying to be there for Autumn, but Autumn wasn't allowing Mercedes to be there. I like Mercedes. Mercedes is definitely, you know, she's had to fight. She has a hard life. You know, she's been through things. And I feel like at the end of the day, she's that girl. Like, Mercedes is the bitch who gonna stand, was twerking on the goddamn roof. Okay? Be clear. I'm so happy that Pussy Valley, P Valley got real life. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I got this damn fan on. Got this fan off. They got real life dancers, real life dancing ass bitches who's going to give us our life, period. Next, we have my favorite, like this bitch is my favorite cast member. She's my favorite character on the show, and it's M.I. Cricket letter I, cricket letter I, home bad I. Pirapoo. I like Mississippi. She's clearly getting her ass beat by her counterpart, her baby daddy. I feel like she's going to start fucking around with Diamond, which is Tyler Play, which is Benny from the Owns, Tyler Perry, the Haves and the Have-Nots. He fine. He got a country little twang to him. And I was like, okay, Benny. So off the rip, we see that Benny and Mississippi kind of got some unfinished business in the past. Maybe they fucked around, or, you know, the energy is there for them to possibly fuck around, which I'm here for. I like Mississippi. She has her child. She wants more for her child. And I just really want more for Mississippi. There's really not much to say about her because I'm actually going to review episode 4. I got the notes. But there's really not much to say about Mississippi other than she's super gorgeous. She's talented as well. And she has a child and she's getting her head bashed in. Okay? And that's just horrible. So I already talked about Uncle Clifford. We love Uncle Clifford. He's very androgynous. He's the mayor of Pussy Valley. Okay? Uncle Clifford, he's that typical queen who wants the tea, in charge of the girls. Go out there and make my goddamn money. And what I think is so funny and what's so everything about Uncle Clifford's character is how these motherfuckers really respect him. He's surrounded by all these straight men who, you know, he's in charge. Like, where I say go, it don't matter how y'all feel. I'm Uncle Clifford. I'm the king. I'm the queen. Pirapoo. So, that's that with Uncle Clifford. So, don't come for Uncle Clifford, period, because Uncle Clifford is that bitch, period. Okay? The mayor, he's trifling. He's tied and through. I forgot the mayor's name, but the mayor's role is pretty much to try to close down the Pink and come against Clifford. He already know Clifford got some infractions. We come to find out that Clifford, you know, he's you know, behind on the mortgage loan. So the mayor's pretty much doing anything in his power to try to tear down the Pink so they can build a tired ass casino. But we all know that Clifford is not going for that, okay? And how we know that is because Autumn, she met a guy named Andre. Andre, to me, is the typical coon. He's tired. He's through. And I don't understand, like, why you coming around here being fake. Like, just say what it is. Say what you're doing. Like, yeah, I'm taking pictures of this land because I'm trying to do this. We trying to do that. Like, I feel like he's falling for Autumn. And Autumn is falling for the coon, Andre the coon. But I just think that Andre, like, is just walked all over by the mayor and, like, those white men, you know, who are trying, like, the casino owner and his counterparts. Like, I just feel like Andre is just being, you know, just like a water boy. And I'm over him. But I do kind of like the love that is low-key coming between him and Autumn. But what he don't know is Autumn is that bitch who is being put up by Uncle Clifford to use him and get the information. However, Autumn still does fuck with Andre down. And I just think it's stupid. I think that Adam don't need to fuck with Andre because, yeah, he might be good for her. Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, he ain't the type of man who can stand up on his own 2 feet and really be that boss-ass dude that Adam needs. I just think that it's quite childish. First of all, he's married. He's a married man. He's tired and he's through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole wife and kids at home, but here you are falling for Adam. Now, they did have a great moment, Autumn and Andre, because he came to the club and was dancing. And while he was dancing, he was discussing all the tea in front of Autumn. She acting like she ain't listening, but she really listening. So he got his homeboy right here. He's right here. We got Autumn in front of him, pussy popping, bending over, and getting all the tea. And so she lets Uncle Clifford know. So Uncle Clifford put her up to the point like, girl, go get all your tea you can get from him. So that leads Autumn and Andre to having this like crazy little romantic sexy thing. And there was one time that they had phone sex and Autumn was just playing with the pearl and Andre was jacking his wankster, and it was just Andre. So that's what it was giving. Andre fell in love from busting his you-know-what, on the phone sex tip. And so that's what allowed Autumn to go back over there and kiki with him. And she went through his computer and got all the tea, saw the picture of her, and now she thinks he's a fucking weirdo, okay? The freaky man that Andre was talking to, when Autumn was dancing for them, that's the one that liked to get spanked and spit on and beat on. He a little dirty freak too. He just pretty much is a man of his own word. He's doing his own thing. Like, I want what I want. I'm doing what I want to do, and he cannot be persuaded. Period. We got Gidget. That's the little snow bunny who works in the club, and she's pissed off when she finds out that Mercedes is leaving the club, and then on top of that, Gidget is upset when they realize that the club is going under, allegedly. So Gidget really hasn't done anything extravagant yet, so there's really not much to talk about her. She do got a dude that she's head over heels with that came to the club and was spending monies on her, and that they almost was smashing in the back seat. We got my baby daddy, Little Murda. If I was a bottom, Little Murda would be the type of guy I would let bend me over and wreck me. I like Little Murda, but see, ladies, you got to be careful with these characters like Lil Murda, because just because they sagging and they thugging and the gold teeth and the this and the that, he's still very much trade. He's very much gay. And I don't know where I stand with Lil Murda. Like, I love him. I want the D. But at the same time, are you just using Uncle Clifford to try to get your song played so you can blow up? Because be clear, that's what the trade do. The trade go to the big ugly queens and try to finesse their ways into getting money. In Lil Murda's instance, playtime in the club. And, he's just stalking Uncle Clifford ever since they kind of had their rendezvous in the champagne room. But nothing really happened. We just see that Lil Murda was acting like he was interested in Uncle Clifford. Now, I'm going to talk about that in episode 4. We're going to talk about how Lil Murda had a self-reflection, a self-realization moment where he began to low-key own who he is and who he's always been. But for now, all you need to know is he's a trade rapper. Trade means down low. It means undercover. Okay. All right, so then we got Big Daddy. I don't even know his name, but he's the man who's always helping Clifford count the money. He's just there for Clifford, ride or die. He want Clifford to get his head out of the goddamn clouds and come up with that $50K that they owe for the mortgage loan, okay, for the business. The bartender, I love her. She's also another person from owns Tyler Perry's Have to Have Nots. She played the crazy ghetto skinny girl. I can't remember her name, but when I saw them, I gagged. I said, okay, y'all better keep working. Come through, Benny. Come through, bartender. Y'all better have y'all checks and have y'all coins going, okay, period. So now that I got y'all all caught up, let's hop into episode 4's review. First of all, did Kaya get her royalties because they were playing the City Girl song? That nigga. But all we heard was Kaya's voice, so I hope Kaya got her motherfucking royalties from that. Mississippi and Mercedes, they're getting bread. Well, they're trying to get bread from this dude, but the dude is just being very judgmental. He's being very nasty. And just acting very judgmental. And Mercedes in Mississippi like, okay, well, if you ain't got no coin, why is you here? And he's like, oh, women, y'all stripping, y'all degrade yourself, y'all ain't this, y'all ain't that. And it's like, boy, shut the fuck up. So, anywho, we got Benny, a.k.a. Diamond. Well, he's Diamond on Star. He comes and he got to check this dude. Like, boy, pay up. Like, stop playing these games, period. Mississippi instantly gets in her feelings talking to Mercedes because she don't let this guy get to her. And she's just like, what I'm gonna do? Like, I'm just pretty. Like, I'm just pretty. Like, I'm just pretty. And yes, Mississippi, you are gorgeous down. Be very clear. But there's more to you than just stripping and being beautiful. So I kind of like resonated with that moment because there's a lot of women out there like that. Like, y'all feel like y'all can't be anything more than just like a sexual object, and you guys are more. So I love how Mercedes was just there for her, period, in that moment. You know, she just wants to change. Her feelings about stripping is changing, and you know, she may be wanting something different. She got a whole lot of kids, and you know, she just wants more for her kids. And I get it, Mississippi, because you are my favorite. But at the end of the day, get money, bitch. Poo. Get your money. It is what it is, yo. I mean, as long as your kids well taken care of, you know, you ain't coming in the house kissing them after sucking cockuses, then you good. Make your money. We see Autumn making deposits. She looks really cute in like her dress and everything. She's like like trying to open up her bank account and all of that. So, but I'm over her not opening up. We don't know anything about her other than she had a child. The child is possibly dead, which we do find out later that the child is dead. And who is this nigga who was beating on you back in the day? Like, make it make sense. How did you end up in their water? Why are you so standoffish? Like, I'm kind of getting bored with Autumn. Like, if she don't hurry up and open up and give me some tea, I'm definitely going to be over her. Next, we see Mercedes. She's in the studio / gym, and she's having a conversation with the realtor. I feel like the realtor is hating on Mercedes. Now, all of a sudden, like, she wants the big deposit right here, right now. And, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Like, just being very stupid. And Mercedes like, okay, like, I want the building, but I thought it wasn't going to be this much. Or I thought I had time. And the realtor's like, well, I got somebody else. Which pissed me off. When I find out who that somebody else is. She got another offer, so you need to come with your coin, come with your coin, come with your coin. This bitch wants to deposit the next day. And I like how Mercedes was like, girl, this is what I got. I got plans. Like, I have a vision. I have dreams. And yes, my girls will be paying a fee. So I do like how the realtor did kind of give Mercedes a little, you know, business advice about, you know, making sure that these girls are being charged, you know, a fee for the dream, because you're going to have to keep this place up and keep this place running. So I did like that, but I was just like, bitch, why you rushing her? Like, what's the tea? I don't like Mercedes' mom. Like Kaya said, don't trust no Christian. I hate a Christian, fake Christian ass bitch walking around here acting like they praising the Lord, acting like they love the Lord, and whole time they don't love shit but themselves. And that's the truth. Like, the mama, Mercedes done gave the mama and them a $20,000 loan just so they could hold it in the account so that they could get a bigger loan for the church. The pastor done finesse the mama, talking about, ask your daughter for my money. Ask your daughter for my money and I'm going to let you pastor. But when the mama get up there and pastor, you know, the male pastor, the bishop, he's mad, he's hating. He telling her she ain't going to get up there, she ain't going to do this, she ain't going to do that. And then on top of that, the mom just been being used by the church, being a fake-ass Christian-ass bitch. And now, you know, you coming to your daughter playing this guilt trip so your daughter will give you coins. And that's fake. That's not right. Like, at the end of the day, you taking this dirty money. You taking this slutty money. You're taking this whore money. So, miss me with the bullshit. Period, poo. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Like, it's childish at this point. It's childish. I don't like her. She's a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite. And at the end of the day, she's a fake Christian hashtag thief with a 27 piece. Pure poo. Anywho, bye Patrice. Bye Patrice. We're not here for you at the King Cain TV. Next we see Autumn is trying to learn how to do the pole. Gidget is trying to teach her. And I'm like, school this bitch, Gidget. Period. Autumn, she done got her car now. So we see that when she was making that deposit with that person at the beginning of episode 4, it was to get her a little tied and through rundown car. Get money, bitch. Period. Mississippi comes in with the baby. The baby's whining. Uncle Clifford said he ain't trying to babysit the baby. Gives Gidget. So one of the other people ends up taking the baby. Uncle Clifford walks away. And so this is when M.I. cricket letter I. Cricket letter I. Horn bear I. She gives Gidget the tea that she heard, you know, that the club might be closing down and there's a casino that may be coming. And, you know, she overheard Autumn and Uncle Clifford talking. And you know, Gidget is sad about it. She's depressed about it. The girls are gagging. Andre's messy. I'm just over him going back telling the mayor everything that the club got going on and everything that he got going on. And, you know, I just think that he's just talking about, well, we should make them an offer. And the mayor was like, well, shit, I got 2 weeks and I'm going to get the pink shut down. And because they're having a meeting with, I guess this guy is like the owner or maybe the investor for the casino, and he really wants the casino up. And so Andre, you know, after he giving them all the tea about what Uncle Clifford and them know and how they know what they're trying to do, he started being fake and looking all soon. You know, when the mayor's like, well, shit, in 2 weeks the bitch will be closed down, period. But my whole thing is, Andre, if you was a real nigga, you know, you wouldn't even go there running your mouth. Like, then you talking about you want something great for your city. Yeah, like, I get it. But at the end of the day, like, I just think that they hate. Like, stop hating on Uncle Clifford. I honestly think that there's a lot of homophobia going on. You know, get over it. It is what it is. And stop hating on Unc. Unc is a whole bad bitch, period. The mayor reads Andre just for being an ignorant godson. He's just like, bro, I'm the mayor. Like, I want to leave. You know, I want to leave a legacy. Like, I'm trying to build something. Well, bitch, do it your own, mayor. It ain't for your godson to be out here trying to do. But at the end of the day, I just think Andre is hashtag weak. Next, we see Mercedes in her room. The mama ain't answering. She trying to get her 20 G's so she could put down her down payment for her gym and possibly help Uncle Clifford out. I already talked about the mama preaching in the pastor being mad. He's hating. And he was just lying the whole time. He don't want that mama preaching. He was just using her for the coins, period. The tea comes out in the dressing room about the club closing when all the girls are there getting ready for Mercedes' last dance. This is supposed to be her last time gracing the pole, giving the girls and the guys a show because she's done with this. She's over it. And I feel like, yes, bitch, like, y'all, like, strippers need to remember that this is only supposed to be a short amount of time. Like, come in, get your bag, and go. Period. And I feel like y'all can't knock Mercedes, like her other characters and the other people on the show. Y'all can't knock her for wanting more and trying to move forward with her life and better herself, period. So Gidget and Mercedes, they kind of like go back and forth. And I'm just like, girl, why y'all mad? Like, it ain't her fault that y'all haven't been saving and y'all ain't been coming up with no money. Figure it out, period. Bye. Like she said, hashtag stack your paper. Y'all should have been stacking y'all paper. Like, who don't stack their paper? That's stupid. Autumn, she goes to see Andre, and they have like this really big argument. And he's pretty much cutting her deep with her words, calling her a stripper, and you need to go take care of your child, and this, that, and the third. And she called him weak, and you know, they just arguing. She starts crying and punching him. We find out that he pretty much gives in. They have a nightcap, but they didn't smash. She ends up telling him the next morning that her daughter is deceased. And that was very, very sad. So we're at Mercedes' last dance. We see Autumn hitting licks prior to arriving to the pink for Mercedes' last dance. I thought it was super, super sweet that the girls got her a badass gift and some badass shoes and a new ass outfit, and they're all helping her getting dressed. At the end of the day, you know, the bitch was bad. I love to see all of the strippers come together and get her dressed. Like, I love that. Mississippi and Mercedes, they have a conversation, and it just seems like Mississippi is just, you know, like, damn, bitch, I can't believe this your last day. I'ma miss you. I'm just pretty, but what am I supposed to do? And to be honest, Mississippi is gorgeous down. Like, come through, brown skin girls. Y'all are so cute. I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, these Gidget and Mississippi are, you know, a little more weak than Mercedes. But I feel like y'all been knowing that this was her last dance. Y'all been knowing it was coming. Why y'all acting like it's just a big shocker? She been told y'all that it was happening. I just want to comment on the fact that you could tell that this was a book turned into a show just by how they be acting and, you know, the way that they be acting to make us feel how they're thinking. It was like, you could tell this was a book. You know how in a book, how Arthur would be like, yeah, and as I sat there, I began to imagine what would happen, woo, 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 woo. Or as I walked through the door, I realized that such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such. You can just tell it's a book because as Mercedes was walking through the club before, you know, it was going to be her last dance, just like the vibe and how she was just in this trance, it was like, yeah, you could clearly tell that this was a book because I'm sitting there thinking and looking like, oh, okay, so this is supposed to be her like walking through the club and this is like her last time and she's just taking it all in and this is where she's been for all this time. So you can definitely tell that this was a book turned into a show, but I'm still here for it. She speaks to that fine man that was working on the car when she went for her jog in like episode 2. Working on, the car. So him and Lil Murda kind of have, you know, a little beef because while Mercedes is over there talking to the guy, Lil Murda come up like, hey, Mercedes, like, woo, woo, woo. And they're like, man, you so disrespectful. Like, these little young niggas out here, like, gone on somewhere. But Mercedes was just pretty much like, nah, chill, he good. And he was just like, okay, like, I'm just congratulating you on your last night, you know, and I just wish you all the best. And so Lil Murda walked away, and, you know, Big Daddy that Mercedes was chit-chatting with, he don't see it for Lil Murda. So anyways, the mama called her and was just like, I gotta go meet her, you know. So Mercedes is like, y'all hold it down. I gotta go meet my mama. Like, I need my motherfucking coins. I need my gym, period. Autumn versus Mercedes. Autumn is like, do you have any last words? And, you know, Mercedes just pretty much reads Autumn like, girl, don't do this, don't do that. Like, be a boss bitch, stop being dumb. Like, learn from the little things that I've taught you in episode 1 and episode 2 and get money. So, Mercedes gets to the goddamn gym/studio that she's trying to put her money on. The woman walking out like, oh, no, I already done did this, I already done did that. Like, it's over with, it's done. And Mercedes like, huh? Like, this is my time, this is my moment. Like, I got the money, I have everything you wanted. Like, what you mean? Like, it ain't the tea. Come to find out, Mercedes' mama done took her coins, done took the check from the coins, and we already know the mama's a hypocrite because the mama was cursing like a sailor when she was getting the check from the bank earlier that day. So we see that Mercedes is just like devastated because the mama done took her money. Not only did the mama take her money, but the mama done took her goddamn building. That's so trifling. That's so fucked up. And I feel like Mercedes had every right to beat her mama motherfucking ass. Like, bitch, now you fucking with my dreams. Now you're fucking with my passion. Now you fucking with everything that I truly care about. And bitch, it's off with your motherfucking head. And that's just on period, poo. So, you know, I feel Mercedes on that. Like, mama, that's trifling. That's so fucked up. Like, for real, that's so fucked up. Fake ass bitch. Beat this hoe up, Mercedes, period. So the club is, so we get back to the pink. The club is mad that Mercedes isn't there. And Uncle Clifford is just like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? But my bitch M.I. cricket letter I, cricket letter I, horn back I, she shut it the fuck down. Period. And I was here for it. My bitch came through. Facts. And I was gagging. She was already pretty, you know, so go out there and fuck it up. And she fucked it up. And the whole time while she fucked it up on the pole, I'm sitting here thinking there's a new Supreme. A new Supreme has risen. And even the man that was judging her at the beginning of the episode, when Diamond had to come over there and check his motherfucking ass, he's there throwing money, being thirsty. So we were gagging here. Lil Miller ended up having a fight earlier in the club because he was with his homeboy. And the homeboy was like, man, you need to get them to play your song, this, that, and the third. And he was like, man, I'm trying. And the man was like, you a punk and everybody's punk. And that's when Lil Murda beat up his friend. And it was kind of like, okay, Lil Murda, so the fact that you're down low, the fact that somebody's caught you out about it, now you're mad, now you're upset, typical trade behavior. But the gag is Mississippi was dancing to Lil Murda's song, and so while he outside crying and coming into his realization that, yeah, I'm trade, yeah, I'm gay, yeah, I like trannies or androgynous gay men, you know, you're like, this my song. This my song. And I was happy for Big Daddy Lil Murda. I was happy for him, you know, because you're coming into who you are. So Uncle Clifford, go over there and just let him know, like, are you okay? How you doing? Like, Uncle Clifford saw that, you know, his trade piece was over there sad, tied and through. So Uncle Clifford go over there to offer him some TLC. Next thing we know, they all in the back room. Lil Murda done topped Uncle Clifford down. When Uncle Clifford came out of them pants and had that little black lingerie thing on, I said, oh, Uncle Clifford got ass. Baby, I gagged. But Uncle Clifford is a clean, safe bitch. He made that nigga put on a condom. And they just got it in. And that's just on period, poo. I love to see it. I'm here for it. He used spit to get the ass wet. I said, OMG. I said, Lil Miller done pulled the Cain. Baby, I gagged, and I was here for him beating the ass up, period. Sorry, not motherfucking sorry, okay? We have a baby gat situation. Shout out to Noah's Ark. If you don't know who baby gat is, then y'all might want to go watch Noah's Ark. They used to come on Logo. Meanwhile, while Uncle Clifford getting dick down in the back room by Lil Murda in Mississippi fucking it up, Mercedes and her mama getting arrested for damn near killing one another. And I just said, OMG. But anyway, guys, that's my review of A Pussy Valley, episodes 1 through 4. We're caught up now. It's a 30-minute video. Get into it. And now, weekly, we're going to be having our reviews, along with Real Housewives of Potomac, along with G-Status. I'm still going to be doing my reviews. I also have, I also have a candle line. A guy who owns a candle line sent me some candles. So if you got, for me to review, so if you guys have any product that you want me to review here on the King Cain Way TV, send it to me. Get your Purity shirt in the description of this video. Also follow me on all my social medias in the description of this video. Shop KingCain.co. I'm still having a flash sale over there to sell out all of this King Cain merchandise. I love you guys for supporting me. And also, become a member of the channel. Peace.